1 out of 2 people know this fact. Normally, people forget people after their third generation. 1 out of 3 people knew this fact. Sound cannot travel in vacuum, so you can't hear anything in space. 1 out of 4 people knew this fact. If someone stares you, you can sense them. 1 out of 5 people knew this fact. Some bacteria can resist all antibiotics. 1 out of 6 people knew this fact. You can be aware when you are in a coma. 1 out of 7 people knew this fact. The sun could have already exploded. 1 out of 8 people knew this fact. Dead bodies get goosebumps. 1 out of 9 people knew this fact. Cancer does not show any symptoms early. Lung cancer can remain hidden for up to 20 years. 1 out of 9 people knew this fact. Flies vomit into their foods. 1 out of 10 people knew this fact. Human bodies sell for a lot of money. 1 out of 11 people knew this fact. Over 50% of pilots fall asleep at work. 1 out of 12 people knew this fact. All cruise ships have a morgue. 1 out of 13 people knew this fact. Teratoma is a rare tumor that contains bones, teeth, and hair. 1 out of 14 people knew this fact. Happiness peaks at 21 years old. 1 out of 15 people knew this fact. Llama spit is actually projectile vomit. 1 out of 16 people knew this fact. Before 1980, doctors performed surgery on children without anesthesia. 1 out of 17 people knew this fact. Pigs can eat an entire body of human. 1 out of 18 people knew this fact. Bedbugs live in cinema seats. 1 out of 19 people knew this fact. Childhood malnutrition permanently lowers IQ. 1 out of 20 people knew this fact. There is a tunnel in the Paris where 6 million skeletons are buried. 1 out of 21 people knew this fact. Babies do not have kneecaps. 1 out of 22 people knew this fact. Burning bodies will sit upright. 1 out of 23 people knew this fact. There are 32 missing nuclear weapons. 1 out of 24 people knew this fact. You can die from insomnia. 1 out of 25 people knew this fact. 99% of Earth's species are new extinct. 1 out of 26 people knew this fact. Petting birds turns them on. 1 out of 27 people knew this fact. The parrot goes into depression when separated from owner. 1 out of 28 people knew this fact. Your liver can rupture with one punch. 1 out of 28 people knew this fact. Homicide is the top killer of pregnant women. 1 out of 30 people knew this fact. Hornet lizards squirt blood from their eyes. 1 out of 31 people knew this fact. The Wreck of the Titan, book from 1898, predicted the Titanic. 1 out of 32 people knew this fact. Ladybugs eat their own babies. 1 out of 33 people knew this fact. Meerkats murder babies of their rivals. 1 out of 34 people knew this fact. Japan bombed China with fleas in World War II. 1 out of 35 people knew this fact. There are more than 2,000 serial killers globally. 1 out of 36 people knew this fact. Ancient Persians used execution by mosquitoes. 1 out of 37 people knew this fact. Lina Medina of Peru became a mother at the age of 5. 1 out of 38 people knew this fact. There are around 40 million slaves today. 1 out of 39 people knew this fact. Pelicans are cannibals. 1 out of 40 people knew this fact. The average person walks past 36 murderers in their lifetime. 1 out of 50 people knew this fact. When you are dying, your sense of hearing is the last to go. 1 out of 100 people knew this fact. 30 Americans die in the elevator each year. 1 out of 200 people knew this fact. A 40-year-old baby was found in the womb of a woman in California. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and also subscribe the channel.